Greetings and welcome to this week's magical message. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend and that you're looking forward to a great week. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with this week's reading. And this week, or the overall energy of this week is the Son of Knives, Maker 4, the Greedy Tree. Okay, so both of these cards talk about integrity being a really major thing in terms of how you experience these energies. So either you're going to be on the very high side or you're going to be on the lower end of things, whether it be because you've literally been doing, harmful things to others, or whether it's because you have done some kind of harmful thing to yourself. And this could be emotional, it could be mental, it could be physical, it could be spiritual, it could be, in whatever manner. But your integrity is going to be really important this week. So make sure that you're not cutting corners. Make sure that you're really, you're standing on what is truth, right? In that, there are the end of battles that are coming this week. There's this energy of, things will be what they're meant to be. And so it's like a judgment, but it's a judgment that kind of is above some of your control, right? So it's like there are other players involved in circumstances that you're dealing with. So the only thing that you can do is stand in your truth, is stand in your honor, right? And all those pieces will come into place. I feel like, again, this has been a battle. So I feel like some of us have experienced some of that weariness, or just, maybe questioning some things, questioning what's going on, or even if a particular thing will take place, right? Because this feels like it's almost like the Chariot, where there's a lot of work that goes into it. This really feels like that energy of there's been real effort and energy that's been put into this so that you could see a greater truth, so that you could live a greater truth. And it has to do with the foundation as well. So we're really talking about the very pillars of, or the very foundation of our mind, or our emotions, how we process them, how our everyday, day-to-day life looks. And feels and experiences that we have. We're talking about those foundational pieces, right? So expect that if you've been really working hard to overcome some things, whether it be about yourself or externally, you're going to have the opportunity this week to really move beyond that point. But you also have to remember to let it go. Don't try to carry the story. Don't try and carry the score or whatever it is past this point. It's going to be very important that we're in a space where we're willing to release and we're not holding on, so that we can leave it in the past and we can truthfully move forward. Okay. So in the beginning of the week, we have the Daughter of Coins and we have Jubilance. And so it feels like in the beginning of the week, there's a lot of conversation around, and it may be conversation that you're unaware of as well. But conversation about you, about, what it is you bring to the table, what it is that you offer, that kind of thing. So there's this energy, of opportunities coming. And as hard as you've been working, you may have felt like you have been unseen. And so this week is kind of like you're becoming aware of who has been seeing you, or that you have been being seen, and you're getting opportunities because of what has been seen at this point. Right now, the shadow side of this is people have seen you, and so the things you're experiencing is a direct reflection of the fact that you've been seen. Right, you've been spotted, you've been caught. So things, again, are things. If you're not in integrity, regardless, things are going to be coming to the light. If you've been trying to hide them and use them to manipulate and hurt other people and do different things that cause us harm, then those things are going to come out. Those things are going to be outed. And so the beginning of the week, you have a lot of conversation around what's going on and who this person is and what they're doing. And at the same time, there's a lot of excitement and recognition for, um, that hard work that's been put in. You also have this energy of celebrating. So whether you're literally celebrating yourself or your accomplishments, maybe you're celebrating someone, maybe you're in a space of gratitude. So you're in a space of really recognizing all the wonderful things that have taken place in your life, the things that you've manifested, the things that you have overcome and outgrown. And so you're really allowing your mind to be really focused, because this week you being really focused on where it is that you want to go and the things you want to experience more of, meaning the things that you're really grateful for. Those things with that focus is going to heighten and quicken that energy, right? And there's an energy of like abundance and an influx of karma, that those kind of energies that are coming in abundantly. So again, your experience of that will be determined where you've been in terms of your integrity. Okay. Now, the middle of the week, we have the Five of Coins and we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is a really masculine energy, and it can deal with more structural forms of that, of things we see or experience or people within our society, right? For instance, we could be talking about some law enforcement person, or some kind of structure like that, military, that kind of thing. But we're also looking at this card because this card brings with it change, transition, the shifting of times. And then the Five of Coins, that five is going to be change as well, and the coins is value, it's money, it's the things that you find valuable, right? But there's a shifting, there's a changing that's taking place in that. And it is because of what is one. It's almost like, okay, so now there's a shift of focus, right? Because you realize you have attained a particular goal, you've made it past a particular point, and you can kind of shift your focus. Now, during the middle of the week, you may also find that you come into some finances, you come into some quick, fast movement, especially regarding those finances, whether it be because of opportunities that have come, new job, that kind of thing, or maybe it's money that's been owed to you and you're finally getting that payout. Maybe you are getting that inheritance, but it's quick, fast, right? And it's about harvesting as well, which is like, you are reaping what you've sown, and that energy is coming in very, very quickly. So you could also be experiencing a move of home. You could also be experiencing coming into, if you're on the more negative side, again, that integrity piece, you could come across whatever that karma is for those intentions with that quick fire movement, right? It almost feels like the change of luck, right? The shifting of luck. So if you have been on the end where you've been building, you've been putting things together, and not to say that you've had bad luck, but maybe you just haven't fully manifested the things that you've wanted to in the ways that you put the work in for. And so, you have that end of it where those energies are coming back to you. But if you've been out of integrity, well, now you're looking at something different, because now you're looking at having the consequences of those actions, right? Coming in to harvest. That fruit is going to bloom, and it's going to be there. It's going to fall. So this week, or last week, I should say, there was a thing around making choices and decisions, and even getting into this week. Make your decision. Where are you standing? Who is it that you're going to choose to be? How is it that you're going to choose to move? And then this week is playing that out. It's like, okay, we've come to the end of the battle. Who are you in this battle? Why are you this person in this battle? And is that in alignment with truth? Right. And so you're seeing the shifting of those things coming into full bloom by the middle of the week. And then as we get into the end of the week, we have the Two of Coins and we have the Moon card. So again, there's a balancing, there's a meeting, a coming together. There are two worlds, two sides of the same coin that are finally kind of melting together, just coming together and balancing themselves out. So you go from having the inspiration and that initiation phase, that startup phase, that the energy is really kind of getting going and it's getting busy. And then you go into the middle of the week with this energy of shifting and changing beginning to take place because of the initiation. And then towards the end of the week, then you have this balancing out with these new energies that have kind of been acquired or have been harvested and you are allowing yourself to really experience them in a different way. I feel like you're going to be really giving back to yourself this time around with what it is that you gained in some ways that you had not previously. So for those who are gaining financially or gaining in terms of opportunities, it's like these opportunities and these things, however it is that you have the ability to use them for yourself, you're really focusing on building yourself up. And it's like that is what the ancestors have been waiting for, to give this to you, so that you were in a space where you are truly ready to take care of yourself in a way that you had not been willing to, and to stand for your own self-care, to stand for that value of self in a way that you had not. And so both of those lessons coming together full circle now is it's like it's allowing for this door to open. So really good things. Really trust this process. Trust yourself. Trust your actions. You already know what it is that you're going to see by the end of the week, because the truth is that you know where you've stood in terms of your integrity. You are going to be the greatest judge of that, right? And you can't lie to yourself. So whatever that truth is what it will be. Regardless to any illusions and other stuff. And if it's been on the light side, you know you about to win. So congratulations. I want to thank you all for tuning into this reading. I'm going to go ahead and close it out for this week. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can get these messages every single week. And we will talk again next week. Oh, also, if you want to reach out to book a reading, or maybe you want to leave a comment or something, you can leave a comment down below, and I also have my email in the description, so you can shoot me a message or, see about booking your appointment. Okay. So with that, I just want to thank you. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy and sharing your words and your experiences. And we'll talk again next week. Okay. Bye.